for the Terrapins, the junior out of Potomac, Maryland. And we're underway from Capital One Field at Maryland Stadium. Penn will control first and have the opening offensive possession. This very cold weather we have here. Now working over to the far side. A shot there and an opening goal for the Penn Quakers.
They draw first. We'll take another look at it. Just beat on the inside and quick turn and a shot, and Chris Brandow was beaten there, and an early goal makes it 1-0 in favor of Penn.
Last year for DeMeo, and now Jack Brennan. Beat up top. Fairman lowers and fires. Bubba Fairman draws Maryland level.
Creating a bit more separation from his defense. He gets a couple of yards and then just beats the goalie, Birkinshaw, top shelf for the goal. And we're all level at once. Exactly what Maryland needed. A little bit of an injection of offense with a hard shot there from Bubba Fairman. Again, Maryland trying to go in a bit of space.
Long stick and a goal. Matt Rahill with the long stick goal for the Terps, and Maryland is in front.
We'll get another look. Rahill just absolutely slinging one. The junior getting on the board to put Maryland back in front, but it's not something that goalies practice all that often. Is
games last year. Feed up to the top now, the far side coming in, and a shot and a goal. Penn levels it just like that. It's Sean Lully.
Shot able to get a little bit of separation. Once again, cutting inside towards the face of goal and able to beat Brandow. It's almost a carbon copy of the first goal for Penn. A different.
Lully again from the far side. All the way out to the far side, and a goal here. Mitch Bartolo rips it.
Offense, frankly, a lot of separation. See how open he is, just plenty of space. He's able to square his shoulders and can pick any spot in the cage to beat Brandow. He goes top over the left shoulder.
Lully up top. A shot, and it sneaks through and trickles behind Brandow and into the cage. That's Drew Robshaw. Penn is in front by 2.
That's a deflating goal to give up if you're a goalie, because you square up to the shooter well, you read the shot well, you get a piece of it, but it just sneaks past. And
Nancy now bring it across and goes behind the cage. Bernhardt looks to kick it into gear and tucks it home. A cheeky finish there by Jared Bernhardt, the senior.
On the season, and he can create his own space, and all he needs is a little bit. One of the most creative shot makers in all of college lacrosse, can find a lot of different angles. Really nice cut, but he just wasn't on the same page with Jared Bernhardt. I think that's partially because Maltz is a freshman, still just trying to get acclimated.
And a goal there from Penn on the other end. Just like that, they pushed their lead.
Well, it's a rocket out of almost nowhere, and Maryland had gotten beat, should I say, early on quite a bit when Penn tried to cut inside.
Hanley now. He's to the top, a shot there, and it sneaks through again. Another goal for
Sam Henley has the ball in his cross, but what does that mean? Somebody's got to be open, and it was right there in the slot. Can't let that happen. A little bit late to the rotation off of the double team, and that's wide open right in the middle of the field. And once again, Brandow squares his shoulders to the shooter.
Save there by Birkinshaw. Great stop there, but Maryland maintains possession, looking to keep the pressure. A shot, and there's the goal. If at first you don't succeed.
A lot more intelligent cuts. First it was Bernhardt, and then Anthony DeMeo, able to make just about the same cut on the other side, basically mirroring Jared Bernhardt's attempt.
Back up top, the shot and a goal. Sam Hanley, the sophomore sensation.
Needs is a little bit of space. He creates it for himself, and you see there Maryland once again late rotating. Jake Higgins was unable to get in that lane, and if you give Sam Hanley.
Working in is Bernhardt, and he puts it in. Bernhardt, his second goal from a similar spot. First quarter.
Well, we mentioned that Bernhardt loves to create his own space, and this is a little bit of a Jared Bernhardt special, the fadeaway, creating just a little bit of a different angle, a bit less tight of an angle, getting closer towards the face of goal. Saw that a couple times last time.
And now Anthony DeMeo as well. It's, like you said, scoring by committee has really kind of been the game plan for Maryland. Now Penn on the other end, and a response there. Goal number 3 for Sean.
Examination. It was a phenomenal goal, though, a very intelligent cut to get back around the face of goal and create an angle for himself.
And it looks like there's still a discrepancy on the field about the goal.
Standing around in that slot.
Goal there from a tight angle. Coming in from Dylan Gergar out of Annapolis, the near side.
How special is it to come back to your home state and score a goal against the state school? Bubba Fairman trying to push his attacker towards goal line extended, make the angle as tight as possible.
Very, very compact right in front of the crease. Bernhardt comes around the front and scores. A hat trick for
Almost has no choice but to take this offense by the reins himself. And once again, a Jared Bernhardt special fading away, coming around the cage. And all he needs is that little bit of space. He will never have to ask Jared Bernhardt to shoot twice, because he is going to take that angle and he is going to fire. And right now, no response for Birkinshaw for that difficult
into this game, but it hasn't exactly shown so far against the Penn Quakers. Kyle Long now. He puts it in the top shelf. Long buries it under the...
Kyle Long started to cut towards the inside and came back onto the wing and goes top shelf over Birkinshaw's shoulder. And just like that, you can see the little spin to shirk his defender, and then makes no mistake about it from...
Schultz looking to go quickly on the near side. Now into the middle, on the doorstep, and buries it.
Dodge all the way through, just out-muscling two different defenders. There were players in the area. It was well set up for Maryland defensively. Joshua Kaufman, though, just didn't get his feet in front of his attacker. And then when you're from that close range at the D1 level,
eventually does the dirty work to win it back. Feed over to the far side. Hanley fires in.
Maryland unable to put the double team on because the defense was a bit out of sorts following that ground ball won by the Quakers. So a little bit of space for Sam Hanley. Excellent ball movement all the way around to find him on the weak side, and then makes absolutely no mistake about it. And already 11 goals.
All the way over. Wisnauskas bounces it. It hit the post. Bernhardt follows it up.
I know, hey, if this doesn't go in, where is the rebound going to come to? It's a good initial save off of the bounce shot, but Bernhardt is reading it the entire way. He's in the right area to pick it up as a deflection.
Bernhardt flips into the middle, and a quick shot and a quick goal. Of the season. Maryland.
And it was the one-touch pass that really did it to get Daniel Maltz into a bit of an open area.
Fairman was coming around the front of the crease and really got low, but now Penn looking to go quickly in transition. Feed over, low shot, and a response. Dylan Gergar again
that's
with
his spot, it appears. And you can see just a bit late on the help defense there. Nick Grill unable to get his stick into the lane, and Chris Brandon
in the second half. All the way over Sean Lully has a hat trick so far, and a hot start to the second half for Penn, just like that. Maryland here haven't even played a minute.
Well, we haven't said Adam Goldner's name too much today, and that's a big surprise because he had a phenomenal season 1 year ago. Now the senior getting into a bit of open space. And the defense just slacking off a bit too much for Maryland.
Right out of high school. Talk about an Ivy League freshman of the year, inside Lacrosse freshman of the year. The accolades really piled in. There's a shot and there's a goal. Penn again with Adam Goldner.
Talked about one key player that had yet to get on the score sheet offensively, and that was Logan Wisnauskas. But on the other side, we didn't mention Adam Goldner. It's difficult to read and stop as a goalie. Very nice play by Brandow.
And a shot coming in, and Lully tucks it in the far post.
On the day now, and there's only so many different angles that Chris Brandow can stop, and Lully just able to take advantage of a lot of different ones. This time he goes a bit lower, going over to the far post, and
now Maryland looking to break quickly the other way. All the way down, losing it out of the stick, and now Wisnauskas is able to bounce it in.
From Patrick Birkinshaw, the goalie, coming all the way out to try to make a play on the ball. You can see there leaving his crease, and then in all of the hubbub, Logan Wisnauskas right there first to it, and an open goal. And if you're Logan Wisnauskas, that's not necessarily...
Maltz now absorbing some contact, and he finds a way to tuck it in. And just like that.
Deep performance for the Terrapins, offensively, defensively, and through hustle. And this time he's just able to create a half angle for himself, coming around from goal line extended towards the face of goal. Not a huge step on his defender. It was pretty good defense, as a matter of fact, from Matt Ickelrick.
Here's Bernhardt. DeMeo from a tight angle. He puts it in the top shelf.
A bit more off the ball movement, and Jared Bernhardt recognized it really well. You could see the time and space that Anthony DeMeo has, and you can see why he's asking for the foul as well on Ferrara, who came in a bit late on the hit, but DeMeo created
possession. It's DeMeo, fakes the pass and goes to Wisnauskas, goal line extended, working behind the cage, feet up, and it's buried at the doorstep by Daniel Maltz, the freshman.
Positioning for Daniel Maltz, a really good cut to create just a half bit of space there right in front of goal. And what a look as well from Logan Wisnauskas. He only has 1 goal on the day, but that's his 3rd assist already.
Pass, and now it's Wisnauskas on the far side, Fairman. Now DeMeo. Feed in, Maltz puts it in. He has 4 goals, the freshman. He's really led the comeback for the
We've talked about Daniel Maltz so much today, should I say. Once again, just a really intelligent cut to get right towards the middle. Look at Daniel Maltz. He put together really good lacrosse IQ, a lot of hustle, lots of cuts directly to the net, and the name that comes to mind immediately is Louis Dubé.
Draws a bit of a double team on the far side. Feed over to DeMeo. On the left hand, and he puts it in! Tie ball game in College Park, courtesy of Anthony DeMeo. It was impressive. How about this one?
Well, Anthony DeMeo once again just creating space for himself with off-the-ball movement, and then tee it high and let it fly. Anthony DeMeo with an absolute rocket that fires up the Maryland bench, and all of a sudden back to square one with 8 minutes to go.
It's a little bit of a screen from Bernhardt. Now we'll work from X behind the cage. Brennan turns, and he puts it in! The freshman goes near post and gives the Terps the lead.
Language as well, really crafty move, cuts towards the inside, a quick spin, loses his defender, and all he needs is that little bit of space. And Mike Murphy will use one of those timeouts. Is it a bit too late, though, with Maryland already in the advantage? A lot of time to go, but the Terps with a huge run to take the lead.
A lot of time to go, to be exact. Jake Smith has it for the Terps. He's brought it all the way around to the near side. Feeds it in the middle, on the doorstep. It's Maltz again. He has 5 goals today in the 4th quarter.
And yet again, just an intelligent move from Daniel Maltz, recognizing that the defense is going to sack.
Do or die for Penn. A long shot flashes well over the top. And the clock is frozen with 3 seconds left. And the Terps have closed out the comeback win here on their home turf. They did it last weekend against Richmond, and an even more impressive performance here.